Hello everybody, my name is Isis Daniel and I am the Millennial Somm. And today we're gonna have a very interesting wine today. Yes, we're having some blue.
Open up, you open up.
Yep, so this is a blue cuvee called Blanc de Bleu. And it's a Brut sparkling wine. I'm really interested to see what this is all about, honestly. It's very interesting in color. I've never seen a wine this color, so start there. But it's actually pretty fitting. I've been going through a lot. I know, you guys, it seems like I'm always going through something. My life right now is in transition, and that's pretty much what I've been explaining to everyone. I feel like I'm constantly moving to another stage in my life, and it's not easy. It's really not. Like, I'm making some very hard decisions, and the last one I made has something to do with my boyfriend of 4 years. So, take that as you will, but just know she's very blue about her decision, okay? Yeah, it's been a lot this last week and a half. I've just been trying to breathe, keep my head above water, and try to find peace in my decision, because it's important that I'm happy. It's important that I am standing up for myself, and that's it. You know, when life puts you in hard decisions, it's for a reason. And when your life is moving, right now I'm just in a total different space. You know, I am growing, number one, but also I'm moving and shaking in my life, in business. So when you're faced with difficult decisions, choose courage. Choose what you really believe is best for you, even if it makes you blue. All right, that's why we picked this wine today. Now, I'm gonna read you something on the back of the wine that kind of made me kind of like, oh, I don't know if I should really drink this, but it's fine. So let's learn a little bit about this blue. Blanc de Bleu. Okay? So on the back, it's a Brut wine, a blend of premium grapes and a hint of blueberries. A dry, sparkling wine reserved for prestigious celebrations. So, I'm not like, ooh, I'm single, let's pop bottles, pop out. No, it's not what we're doing. We're just sampling. But when I read it the first time, I was like, I don't know if this is a prestigious celebration, but I guess we'll just go with that, right? But another interesting conversation that I had about cuvées. A lot of people who don't exactly know what that means. So a cuvée is typically a blend. It can be one of two definitions or categories. The main one would be cuvée is a blend, either a blend of grapes or a blend of juices from different barrels or vats. So you get lots of different flavors. It is known to be a prestigious type of wine. Now, don't get me wrong. Just because it says Cuvée does not mean that it is going to be a great glass of wine. Cuvée, their regulations are very loose. So you could have something super basic, just a blend of grapes, and it be labeled Cuvée, and it's not that great. So make sure you're being careful. Do your research on the wine if you are looking for a grand experience. You know, and I'll have a video for you guys where we are talking about what classifies, you know, fine wine and which are the good and the bad. So we'll have another video where I'll explain all of that. But I want to say, be careful. Just because it says Cuvée does not mean it's premium, even though that's what they want you to believe. But also Cuvée is in Champagne. There's a classification for that, and that's when it's the first press grapes, and there's a whole different process on that as well. But in Champagne, which you know, if it's called Champagne, that means that the wine came from where? Champagne, France. So in Champagne, France, there is a process when the grapes are pressed first, and that juice, which is supposed to be the best juice, is what classifies the wine from Champagne to be a Cuvée. Okay? Okay. So let's go ahead and see what this is hitting on. I'm really interested to see if it's gonna be blueberry, just gonna like be so intense, the flavors and aromas, or if it's gonna be subtle and very light. I've let it sit for a little bit and open up, but we'll see what goes on. Look at the cork just like dancing. All right, let's see. So yeah, you definitely get a lot of blueberry. It's very interesting. Let's see. So the blueberry, it is subtle. It's 100% there, but it's very subtle, kind of lingers in the back. And it allows the wine to be very fruit forward. And it almost gives you a feeling of sweetness. Now, I had like a quick clip on Instagram where I was explaining to people, you have to be careful. A lot of times when you're drinking wine, you will mistake fruitiness to be for sweet, because when in the real world, when we're eating fruit, you know, you have those sugars inside of fruit, so your mind thinks fruity sweet naturally from eating tons of fruit. So when you drink wine and you smell and you taste and you get that fruit forward flavors, you're like, oh my gosh, the wine is sweet. But no, it's not sweet, it's fruity. Two different things. So make sure you're paying attention to that when you're tasting, so that if you are picking a wine for someone and you're just like, and they say they want a wine that is fruit forward, but they want it to be dry, you can get them something like this where it has a ton of fruit forward on the palate, but it's not sweet. This is not a sweet wine. So the acidity is going to be about medium plus. You get a lot of saliva kind of running up, but it's mainly like bubbles. It's super bubbly. I think I would prefer if it were just slightly more subtle, but that really just goes with the quality and how it was made. So there's that. But it's not, this isn't a bad glass of wine. I'm trying to see what else I'm getting. Of course, you get blueberry. It's mainly kind of blue and some like black grapes in there. You can definitely tell that there hasn't been any type of contact with barrel or oak. It's very just fruit forward, and that's really like all that I'm getting. So if you're having a party and you want to have a wow factor, oh my gosh, I would definitely go with this wine. I think that everyone can drink it because of the fruit. It's not going to be, you know, some Bruts can be kind of harsh on the palate. And for people who are not fans of red wine, you know, every once in a while, I believe from my experience, people who aren't fans of red wines can have a hard time drinking Brut champagnes. That's my experience. But this wine, I think that everyone can drink. It's very easy to drink. It doesn't have like a bitter or weird aftertaste. It's just what it is. Not really a long finish, just easy to drink. So, I mean, you can't complain about that. I think the color is fun. It's definitely just blue, kind of like an ocean blue. It's really pretty. So yeah, I actually recommend this for a party, a dinner party. Wow factor. Oh my gosh, the sparkling wine is blue. Like, yeah, this is good. So yeah, what do you know? But anyway, we're gonna move on. Just as a reminder, the tickets for the wine tasting are still available, so please go out, purchase your tickets. We have 2 days, Thursday and a Saturday, July 18th and July 20th. Go out there and get your tickets. Early bird sale is still available until July 11th. So you need to go out there and get your tickets now, because the 11th is gonna be here before you know it. Like, I'm crazy. Like, I cannot believe that it's almost here. So go out, get your tickets. I cannot wait to see you. It's gonna be a lot of fun, lots of games, lots of giveaways. So make sure that you are participating in the Millennial Psalm fun. Okay? But again, keep your eyes out for a lot of fun activities that will be heading your way. I'm excited to share. And yeah, like I really love you guys, and appreciate the support that I have had so far. You know, everyone doesn't know what I'm going through, but the little posts that I've put here and there, I've had great support from you guys. So, love you. Let's not stay blue forever unless we're drinking this wine, and continue to push forward in our life goals and dreams. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to continue to do it. I know that I won't be feeling this way forever, especially if I continue to drink interesting wines like this. If you have anything that you want me to cover, any questions in wine, please feel free to leave it in the comments. Like, subscribe, follow, all of that great stuff. Because, you know, I'm here for you. I want you to have access to wine. This is supposed to be prestigious, but whatever. Like, wine is supposed to be enjoyed. So let me know what you want to know so that you can get connected and totally experience wine and enjoy it how you're supposed to. All right? So again, love you, and I will see you next Thursday. Mwah. Bye.
Open up, you open.